It is my honor to join the BlockOne team.
Hey everyone, we're the Everpedia team, and we're really excited to make a special announcement today at the Seoul EOS Meetup. And as you guys know, we're the first decentralized encyclopedia on the blockchain, and we're building it completely on EOS technology. And a lot of people have been asking us, how can we get the IQ token, and when the ICO is, and when the token sale is. And we're really, really proud to announce today that, in fact, there is no ICO, and there is no token sale, and what we're doing for the very first time is airdropping IQ tokens to the EOS distribution list instead. And what that means is if you hold EOS tokens, you will get IQ tokens, and that's the only way to get IQ tokens is by holding EOS in your wallet. And we're really, really excited to do this and set this precedent and give value back to the community that actually makes the platform we're building on possible. And we're really confident that we're the first, but we're not going to be the only DApp to actually do this. And so we're really excited to build on EOS, and we're really excited to set this precedent, and thank you very much.
Thank you guys very much. We're excited to have you involved in the EOS ecosystem. Market for us. We've been spending a lot of time preparing, building the community here. And as one of those, as we move forward with that process, I want to make another announcement of a leader that we've established in this market. So I want to introduce Richard Jung, the former CEO of BitThumb, the largest exchange in the world, joining us as the head of Korea.
I would like to thank you for all of you here tonight. Thank you, Brandon. It is my honor to join the BlockOne team. I'm Richard Jung. I've been working as a CEO for numerous high-tech companies, such as BTC Korea, widely known as a BitThumb, Alipay Korea, and management team at the second largest telco called LG Daycom. I wanted to witness a global game changer, building business on EOS software to create blockchain communities, starting from IT leading countries like Korea. Korea had numerous success on leading IT infrastructures, industries in the past years. And I continue to work with the companies and partners in Korea to create partnerships to become a leading blockchain community members worldwide. Since we have large audience in Korean, let me switch to Korean. 바쁘신데 올 겨울 들어 가장 추운 날이
So I want to talk a little bit about funding. I've mentioned in some informal settings a little bit about our plans in the past about how we're going to be deploying capital into EOS, our EOS IO innovation. And today I want to introduce EOS VC. EOS VC is a program that's going to deploy $1 billion of capital into EOS projects over the course of the next couple of years. We're now making a formal commitment to put the majority of the capital that's come in through the token sale back into the innovators. One of the biggest problems with this space today is that most of the token generation processes are actually destroying resources. So if we take a look at Bitcoin and Ethereum, we're paying tens of billions of dollars a year, right, to process very few transactions. In fact, in Bitcoin, we're paying hundreds of dollars of per transaction before transaction fees through the network inflation. Through the token sale over the last year, BlockOne has been able to take in those resources, and now we're going to be deploying them back into the entrepreneurs. This is going to stimulate more innovation, right? One of the goals of their token sale was to create a fair, transparent distribution process, but one of our major goals was also to do something that was not so destructive from a resource perspective, something that allowed us to keep that value and redeploy it back into the ecosystem. So I want to introduce the structure that we're going to be using to do this. we sat down and we said, if we're going to deploy $1 billion into EOS.io projects, what's the best way to do so, right? How are we going to foster the most innovation? How are we going to help those projects succeed? And this is the structure that we have put forth. Our BlockOne is going to be working with VC partners in order to deploy this capital. So it's going to be investing in different market-leading venture capital units throughout the world, right? And in addition to BlockOne's capital, we're going to be bringing capital in from those partners. So it's going to leverage up those resources and then drive it back into the tail end of innovation. It's going to give us global access to projects. These VCs are already seeing the deals. They're already working with a lot of projects. And they're in an incredible space to educate the projects about EOS capabilities, right? We're firm believers that this technology is the only technology that's going to actually allow the blockchain to scale. It's the first technology that's going to allow us to launch projects like Steemit, like BitShares, the next Facebook, the next Uber, distributed communities that are ready to disrupt the Fortune 500s. A lot of the talk over the last couple of years has been about Bitcoin, has been about money, digital currency. But I think that in 2018 and into 2019, the conversation's going to just shift to DAX, or distributed autonomous collectives, or communities, as we talked about earlier. The partner VCs will be further putting capital into these vehicles. So we're actually going to be putting a lot more than $1 billion of capital into EOS.io innovation. And we think that the combination of the partnerships and the combination of all this capital coming together that we've been able to preserve through the token sale is really going to drive a level of innovation that we haven't yet seen. So on January 23rd, we're going to be announcing our first VC partner. It's a little early in the States, and we have to send everything out through media and embargo, so we're going to do that in a little bit different process, but it all starts now. And what we'd like you to do is reach out to us, projects, VCs. We're talking to everybody. Although we've formed a couple of partnerships already, we're going to be deploying more capital, and we're still working with VCs and projects throughout the world. So please reach out to us. Our team is ready, and we want to hear from you guys. It's time to really take this technology mainstream, and now the spotlight is on you. The spotlight is on the innovators, the people that actually take this technology and then really build out the next generation of our future. So thank you guys very much. I appreciate it.